Head of delegation, please, all of you cannot speak. Head of delegation, are you satisfied with the response? The concerns raised are being addressed. Please round up.
Okay, let them say something.
Okay, Mabinty, is it Mabinta? Mabinta? Binti, please come.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. There are issues that were raised up in regards to our human rights. Yes, Mr. Speaker, I would like to identify some significant human rights issues in Sierra Leone. The Special Investigation Commission released a report following its investigation into the killing of 6 police officers and at least 27 protesters and bystanders during the August 2022 protest. Although the Special Investigation Commission commended training for police officers to avoid high-handedness, it failed to recommend an investigation into the security forces' use of excessive force. Mr. Speaker, the Sierra Leone authorities must ensure truth, justice, and reparations for those killed during the August 2022 protests, which turned to be very violent. On 13th June 2023, at least 8 protesters were arrested in Freetown for an unlawful demonstration to disturb the public peace. They were demanding the disclosure of voters' registration data and the resignation of the Chief Electoral Commissioner. On the 21st of June 2023, police used excessive force to disperse over 100 people.
Of order.
I'm just confused. Is she responding to the report or she gave a new report?
No.
Sorry, let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you. You know, order. We did say that when a country presents a report, those who didn't have the opportunity to talk, when the country is responding, they will be able to add to the country's voice in addressing concerned race. And I think there was issue about human rights issues mentioned in Sierra Leone. And to clarify those things, because some of them had alleged them for not really giving a clear picture of their political situation, their human rights, and other things. They've been really commended in their women championing program in terms of child marriage and some kind of progressive laws. I think, if I heard that right, he's trying to address issue of human rights. Yes. On the human rights, the report captured human rights component, and she's giving that response. Thank you. Please, you have just 5 minutes to do that.
I'll try. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. On the 21st of June 2023, police used excessive force to disperse over 100 people protesting alleged discrepancies in the electoral process in front of the main opposition party headquarters in Freetown. One protester died allegedly from a gunshot wound, which the police denied responsibility. 66 protesters were subsequently arrested. On the 25th of June 2023, security forces surrounded APC's building during a press conference where supporters awaited election results. They used live bullets and tear gas, and a party volunteer died after being shot. Mr. Speaker, I'm going to be very fast. Also, in regards to the tripartite committee, I just want this Honourable House to know that its mandate was to address allegations of election malpractice, to promote democracy and accountability. After the June 2023 elections, the main opposition party, along with members of the international community and election observer groups such as the NEW, claimed that the elections were manipulated and called for a second round. However, the ruling party rejected these claims, insisting that the elections were free, fair, and credible. To address these confronting perspectives, the tripartite committee was established to investigate the allegations raised by the opposition and observers. Mr. Speaker, many Sierra Leoneans, especially the main opposition supporters, were optimistic that the tripartite committee findings might support calls for fresh elections. But however, the tripartite committee could not recommend a rerun, but would instead focus on making broader recommendations for electoral reforms.
First, Speaker, let me start with the report, my debate as per the presenters with Sierra Leone. I want to thank Sierra Leone. It's true Sierra Leone is one of 4 other countries, followed by Guinea-Bissau, Gambia, Togo, and Ghana, that are current with the community levy. And I think for this we must all applaud Sierra Leone. Having said that, I think Sierra Leone gave a very colorful picture of the political situation in Sierra Leone, with all the praises to the president, which is not the case. Like Liberia, after the election in Sierra Leone, the former president was also deprived of using the presidential lounge. And that problem escalated that till today, the former president of Sierra Leone is stationed here in Nigeria in exile. Sierra Leone did not mention that, and I think it's disservice to this august body that they will leave such a very important situation out. The former president was charged for treason. There are political prisoners in Sierra Leone. They had a peace pact that was signed. The government agreed to free the political prisoners. They have not done that yet. The government agreed to pay the backlog of those MPs from the opposition side that was affected. They have not done that yet. And there's still a lot of political tension in Sierra Leone. So I think Sierra Leone should be honest with this parliament to give us a clear political picture of the situation in Sierra Leone to enable us, help them solve the problem. But to come here and give us a rosy picture as though Sierra Leone is paradise, I think it was disservice to this parliament. So Sierra Leone, it would be good if you can modify a report and give us a true picture of the political situation in Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone, as was eloquently said by my brother, Honourable Snow, I just want to find out from my colleagues why at the inauguration of the parliament, the opposition did not join. If what I heard is correct, we believe that any inauguration, the government MPs and the opposition should be there. But we heard that at the inauguration of parliament in Sierra Leone, the opposition members were not present. But this report is silent on it. This is too fresh. So we need to know something about it. And then we were also told that the former president is currently residing in Abuja, as was said by the president of the commission. So you cannot present a report to this august house and you are silent on the whereabouts of the former president. And I am also scared because in their report, I realized that my friends from Guinea were trying to provide some responses, but in the report they are talking about encroachment and annexation of Sierra Leone territory of Nyanga by the Republic of Guinea. This is a serious matter. And I just want to find out from my colleagues, what are the two states doing to try and resolve this situation? Because we need the two countries to be working together. If there is a developing story issues, the two countries, the two states must sit at the table and then resolve the matter so that it doesn't escalate. What are the two countries doing? My last
to my colleagues in Sierra Leone, because I've not exhausted Guinea-Bissau at all. I'm so passionate about that country. But Sierra Leone, Mr. Speaker, the picture painted to us is so rosy that I believe that when I pick a flight to Sierra Leone will be a safe haven for us. But our report, country report, should be candid enough to tell us what exactly is happening in Sierra Leone. There are a few gaps that were left. And so I want to ask my honorable colleagues, especially the head of delegation, tell us if they have any problem in Sierra Leone at all. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.